So, the other day I was browsing through Instagram when I stumbled upon this. And now you may say, well, I don't find anything in particular strange with this picture. Well, you know, the funny thing is I found this account, this exact picture on the hashtag World Cup. You know, after Morocco beat up Spain in a pretty humiliating defeat for Spain, I went to Instagram to see some memes of what people think, so I wrote hashtag World Cup, and while I was browsing and watching different memes, I saw this. And so I opened it, confused. Like, man, why are you posting your birthday pictures here? And so let's take a look, gentlemen. Let's analyze these pictures. And now, before someone comes and says that this woman is sitting in a particular way to showcase a certain part of her body, please, gentlemen, stop sexualizing women, alright? She's not sitting this way to attract attention. It's just a normal, natural way of sitting. In fact, when I go to the office to work, I often sit myself like this while I'm working, alright? This is an absolute normal posture. I don't want anyone saying that she does it for attention. So let's see another picture. Alright. Again, absolute normal posture. It's not like she is showcasing a certain part of her body, you know, emphasizing it, again, for likes on Instagram. It's just a normal posture. Which again, if you just randomly walk into my home, I often just stand like this, alright? And now, gentlemen, enough with the sarcasm, enough with the photos. Let's take a look at the hashtag she wrote. She wrote, happy birthday to me. I hope the birthday cake is as sweet as me. Hashtag World Cup, hashtag Qatar, hashtag FIFA, hashtag World Cup 2022. Down below you can see hashtag meme. So you just go into Instagram, you write hashtag meme to watch some memes, and again you find this woman's butt pictures. Hashtag Elon Musk. Freaking Elon Musk, man, leave him alone. What has he had to do with you? But anyway, gentlemen, I just found it funny how some women will go incredible lengths just for some male attention from strangers. You know, and then we have all these women saying how they're not dressing up for someone else, they're doing it for themselves, yet they'll be out here on Instagram writing hashtag Elon Musk so they get more attention and validation from strangers, you know? And of course, if you go into her account, you will see hundreds upon hundreds upon hundreds of pictures of just herself. Like only her. The narcissism is through the roof. And yet, women like this one here, you know, this type of woman, will be later on saying, men only want one thing and it's freaking disgusting. You know, men objectify me all the time. They don't care what books I read. They don't ask me what my favorite color is. They just want to have bedroom fun. And yet on Instagram, they only post their butts. But anyway, gentlemen, what do I know? Enough about this lady. Let's check a Reddit story I've got for you today. And the title is, how do I, 30-year-old female, accept the fact that I'm still single at this age and might never have the partner and family I dreamed of? So, I wouldn't be surprised, gentlemen, if literally all of you have heard this same story like 100 times. You know, question for you, gentlemen, feel free to respond down below. Watching Taylor's videos and my videos and Walk's videos or other red-pilled content creators, what do you think is the most common problem that women face? Because I would say it's right this. You know, they get 30 years of age, and then suddenly, where is Prince Charming? You know, where is the man that I deserve? But let's read, this is a short one. Always expected to be married and about to have kids by this age, but life didn't go as planned. Everyone I run into in my age group is already partnered up. Yeah, because serious men and serious women who really want to have something, they don't wait until they're 30. they walk towards it and they achieve it. I've been trying dating apps, but I'm having trouble finding men I connect to. Meanwhile, I feel older and more behind by the day. How do I accept that a family and partner just might not be in the cards for me? Now, this was a pretty short one, but I just wanted to read some of the comments, gentlemen. We have Lana here, and she says, I felt this pressure in my early 30s. There is no point in beating yourself up about it. The only thing you can do is keep putting yourself out there, both in online dating and in real life situations to meet new people. Yeah, this is the plan that many women follow. They just mess around until they're 30, 35, and they just have this urge, to get a partner, and they just go on a dating app and they match with like 50 people and they schedule them, like some sort of appointment. It's really sad. I met my husband when I was 34. Sure, my window of time to have kids isn't huge, but I would rather be with the right person and risk missing out on kids than rush into marriage with the wrong person, have kids, then be tied to some dead weight for the rest of my life. There is no point in acting desperate. Invest in yourself, cultivate some hobbies, figure out what is mandatory in a partner and what is just a plus. The hardest part is to keep dusting yourself off and risking another heartbreak. It sucks, but there isn't another way. There isn't another way. It's like for these women, it's completely out of their mind that they can just date before they are 30, It never crosses their mind. They find it like it's impossible. Like, gentlemen, for some women, it's as hard to imagine dating before 30 as it is for you, gentlemen, to imagine a color that you have never seen. It's that way of impossible for them to even imagine it. And now we have some response to this comment. The part about dusting yourself off and risking another heartbreak hit me because I feel like that's what has been happening. What has been keeping me from putting myself out there again after several heartbreaks. Another woman says, I always remind myself of this. Happiness is with the right person, even if it takes time to get there. I don't want to spend the rest of my life regretting that I rushed into things and that there was something better out there. Something better out there, of course. We all know about this gentleman, about the monkey branching and all that, but I just found funny how, this woman doesn't want to regret. Regret is the key word. She doesn't want to regret that she could rush a relationship and then, think to herself, well, maybe I could have strived for more. Maybe I could have got a better guy. She doesn't regret spending all her life getting used by Chad, getting played, manipulated, used for her body. She doesn't regret having 3-digit, body counts that are not interested in her and just use her. She doesn't regret all of that. What she's worried about is regretting that maybe if she commits at a younger age, it will not be with the best case scenario. Isn't it interesting? And now we have another woman here. I feel the pressure at 24, 25. And so this Lana responded to that pressure at 24, 25. And she says, honestly, that is silly. You are still learning about who you are and what you want out of life. Gentlemen, I do believe that throughout life, you keep improving, you keep learning new stuff. You come to the realization that maybe you have made some mistakes in the past. But to be 25 years old, to be 25 years old and to not know what you want out of life, like, what the hell, man? Are you 5 years old or what? You cannot be 25 years old and still not know what you want out of life. I don't know, gentlemen. I just find that crazy. Like, when are you gonna know what you want out of life? When you're 40, when you're 50, when are you gonna know? But anyways, I'm not this girl's father, so I couldn't care less. But she just says it like it's something normal. Like, Yeah, you know, you're still 25. Ah, dude, stop worrying. You're still 25. You have a lot of time. Let's keep reading. And the idea that this is somehow your peak, absolute nonsense. I beg to disagree. You are going to have so much more to give in the future. You are going to be so much more confident and interesting as time goes on. Give yourself the time to make mistakes, grow, learn. Have some adventures. I think we all know what that stands for. And heartbreaks, because they are good apparently. Like, have some heartbreaks, woman. Everyone who's watching this video, you know, this person is advising you to have some heartbreaks because apparently it's good for individuals. You will be a better person and potential partner for it. Yeah, right, because that is what men want, gentlemen. That is exactly what men want. They want a woman who is not in her 25s, because that is not her peak. They want a woman who is at least 35, you know, that has made a lot of mistakes, that has had hundreds of adventures, which stands for, you know, getting played by Chad and all the other bad boys, and who has had multiple heartbreaks, so she carries a lot of baggage and a lot of past trauma from relationships and is on dating material. That is best case scenario for every man out there. You know, gentlemen, it's funny to me how let's switch the roles. Okay, let's take a man, for example. Imagine a man is in his 30s and he has spent his whole life just playing games and smoking substances, okay? That's all he has done. And now he's 30 years old and he says, I want a job, but not just a mediocre job. You know, I don't want just a low paying job. I don't want to be a cashier. No, I want to be a CEO. I want to earn a lot of money. And I also want a girlfriend. But not just any girlfriend. I don't want an overweight girlfriend just like I am. No, I want a supermodel who is extremely attractive, who hasn't had any other boyfriends. You know, she's just mine. Extremely beautiful. I want a woman who will cook for me. I want a woman who will be, you know, bedroom fun active. Like, do you realize how absurd that sounds? You know, if men were out there saying those things that women argumentate themselves with, everyone will make fun of them. But somehow when a woman says the same things, you know, yeah, I've been wasting all my life doing nonsense, but now that I'm 30, I want Prince Charming, I want a family, I want kids, I want stability, I want a house to live in, I want everything settled. It's so absurd that, honestly, gentlemen, I cannot understand why some people, you know, are even responding to these Reddit stories. And the way they respond, man, like, oh yeah, give yourself time. You're still 25, like you're so young. You have a lot of time, especially for kids, you know. Better wait for kids until you're 40. I don't know, gentlemen. I'm getting too sarcastic here, so I will end the video on that. I just wanted to mention, guys, if you found interesting the first woman that we covered that posted, you know, her pictures on the hashtag World Cup Instagram just so she gets the attention and the validation because she's thirsty for strangers' attention. I would recommend you check a channel I follow. It's called GB Tunes or something along these lines. Joey B Tunes is the name, excuse me. So he posts this type of content, and no, he did not pay me to talk about his channel. I just think that if you're interested in, you know, we also cover TikToks. This man covers a lot of stupidity on the internet. So if you are interested in him, you might want to check him out. With that being said, gentlemen, I wish you a good one, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.